Well, hello there. Did you miss me? Good, because I miss you too. I am back in my other home, the United States of America. God bless America. I opened my YouTube channel a year ago, and because of that, I am going to give you a treat. Yes, I am going to answer the top 10 most controversial questions I've been asked since I opened my YouTube channel. Some of these questions I do not want to answer, but because you guys have been so kind, I feel it's time to give some of this love back. And that's why I am going to answer your questions. The top 10 most controversial questions I've been asked in my life. Are you ready? Before I answer these questions, I need you to subscribe to my channel. And remember, if you have any comments or any questions, please ask away. Are you ready? Let's do it, bitches. Okay, let's do it. My top 10 most controversial questions I've been asked. Question number 1. Ruby, are you pre-op or post-op? Well, I think I answered this question once before during the trans guide, but I am going to answer it once again. I am a post-op, which means I have had a sex change the whole entirety from head to toes, which means I do have a vagina. Happy? Good. Question number 2. Ruby, what was your first beauty pageant title? Well, my first beauty pageant title was back in 2002 in the state of Oregon. The owners are Debbie Zambrano from Venezuela and BBJ from Mexico. The name of the title was Miss Gay Latina Oregon. And it was actually my second time competing in a pageant. I was very nervous, but I was very excited. I actually won all 5 categories. And there you have it, my first beauty pageant title. Now, I have over 10 beauty pageant titles, national and international. I love competing and I love pageantry. Question number 3. Ruby, what is your proudest moment? What is your proudest moment in life? My proudest moment in life was when I was able to change my name legally in Costa Rica. In this country, it's legal to change your name. So I changed my name back when I was in college. But in Costa Rica, it was not allowed until a few years ago. So when it was allowed, I went back to my hometown and I changed my name legally. And that made me feel so proud and complete. Question number 3. Who is your biggest enemy? I do have a lot of enemies, from family members, co-workers, friends, a lot of enemies. But I feel like you should not give any time to these people. Once you know that they are going to be enemies or they're going to be haters, you need to step away and don't give them any time. The less time you give them, the more they're going to hate you. So do that instead of giving time back and going back and forth with whatever issues you guys have. It's not worth it. Move on. Ruby, who is your favorite artist to perform to? I do have a lot of people that I perform to, but I think my favorite artist to perform to is probably Talia, a Mexican singer. Why do I love performing to Talia? Because I feel like she is the one that compares the most to me. And she's very delicate, she's very feminine, she knows how to dance, she knows how to sing, she knows how to act. So I think that's the one that I identify the most with and I love. Okay, next question. Ruby, what do you think of RuPaul's Drag Race TV show? Well, this is a very controversial question because I do love the show. All franchises. We have so many franchises all over the world now, and I love the show. I actually know like 90% of the girls who have competed and won. I also know some of the producers, some of the writers. So I love the show. I did had an issue a few years back where when they were not allow trans people to compete. But since that issue, kind of things develop in a better way. So now there's a lot of trans competitors, from Gamic to Sonic, Jiggly Caliente. So I'm excited that RuPaul, who is the last person, the one that makes the final decision to allow my sisters, the trans community, brothers and sisters to compete on the show. So now I love it even more than ever. And I'm actually thinking of auditioning. So watch out for that. I think it's time for me to audition. Next question. Ruby, how old are you? What? How dare you? This is not allowed. You should never ask a girl their age. Because age is just a number. A number. So my age is up to you to basically give it to me. So if you look at me and I look like I'm 50, then I'm 50. If you look at me and I look like I'm 20, I'm 20. If you look at me and I'm 40, I'm 40. If you look at me and I'm 80, I'm 80. So it is up to you to figure out my age. And I'll be happy with any age you give me. Because age is just a number. Next question. Ruby, what is your boy name? Wow. Now we're getting into some uncontrollable questions. I think I actually answered this question too during the trans guy. And my girl name is Ruby, and I only change a D for a B. And there you have my boy name. And you should never ask a trans woman or a trans man their original name, because that is a very crossing the line question. It should not matter what their name used to be. What matters is their name right now, and you should always respect that. Ruth, are you married? I'm actually not married, but I did get married back in my college days when I was drinking a lot. So it was a stupid thing, and it did not mean anything. It was just drinking college days. So there you have it. And finally we have Ruby. Are you a religious person? Well, if you know me, you will know that I am very, very a spiritual person. I love God, I love Jesus, I love the apostles, I love Mary, I love anything to do with Jesus Christ. The Bible to me is a very important book, but there's parts of the Bible that I do not agree with. But there's a part of the Bible right in the middle that talks about Jesus Christ. Those four books are so meaningful to me, and that's the only thing that I go by. Anything that Jesus came to teach to this world. And there you have it. My top 10 most controversial questions have been asked by you, the subscribers. I hope you're happy with the answers I gave you. I was pretty honest. I know I did not answer one, but there's actually a video in my channel where I actually tell you my age. So if you really want to know my age, go and watch all of my videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully you subscribed and you can get notifications every time I have a new video available. And once again, if you have any comments or any questions or maybe ideas, I had a few ideas from YouTube that I am working on. So until we meet again, be safe and always be kind. Love you.